Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, brand new day on Icarus, on our Olympus Eternal playthrough, our house, and yeah, you might notice this is a little bit bigger than before. I did end up redesigning this whole setup to make sure that these count as sheltered, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it turned out much better than our little 2x2 that we had before. So, yeah, super happy with that. Man, it's been a couple days since I've been on the on Icarus. It's always so nice to see how beautiful it is. But today we are going to continue with our missions, and we will be doing the Spelunking operation. Basically just a mining tutorial. Had some issues with recording last time I did this, and I explained all that in the last episode.
They need boots on the ground to do the work that no one else will.
Yep. And yeah, we're going to go back at it. We have everything we need. We know what the deal is, so yeah, let's jump straight into it.
Everything you'll need is in that crate.
Excuse me? What? Well, this is a little unforeseen. You're I gotta go over there? Oh no. Oh no. I didn't realize that's a thing. Okay. Um well, oh shit. I guess we have a bit of a journey on our hands. I almost wonder if I can go back to the ship and you know basically change my spawn point, go down here. Oh no, otherwise I think we'd have to go back into orbit and then start this mission. Honestly, this is my first time doing a mission from, or an operation from an Eternal base. I didn't realize it's just on the same map. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. So that means that all the resources will get, even the tools on our back, we use up. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we have a journey ahead of us. God, this episode might just be our trip to the south location. That's wild. Cause yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to cross like either a desert or an Arctic biome in order to get here, and we are not equipped for either of those. Okay, I'll be back with y'all once we get to our ship. Okay, guys, we're back. I just threw a little shit shack together right by the ship, the drop ship, take us back to the space station. No idea what's gonna happen whenever I go back to the space station, if I'll be able to come back here, or if it forces me into a new world whenever I try to land, I have no idea. This is all new territory for me, so yeah, as you can see, there was a nice storm, messed everything up. Got to navigate in between this wolf and this boar. Hopefully get to the drop ship. I mean, I hope that stuff is all good. I do just kind of need to remember where that location is so I can come back for my stuff later on. Remove you from this world and delete all items you're currently carrying. You can return, but we'll start with a fresh inventory and dropship. Okay, so you can return, and it's just inventory is gone. Okay, that's fine. So a new dropship means that we should be able to pick a new location as well. So I guess I'll bring y'all back whenever we get to that screen. Okay, so we're back here, and it's saying now to create a new world. I don't know where our other world is. So oh, that really sucks. Did I just delete our world and our nice base and everything? Oh, okay. I see. So, if I want to go back there, we can just go here. So, I guess let's see if that means if we can just spawn in at a new location. Because, I mean, it's the same character, same world, so I should still have access to my old base. Let's see if this puts me at the same... Yeah, because it's not even giving me the option. Damn. Okay, well, I mean... Alright, I guess then we do have to journey down south, cross the desert. Where are we? Okay, we're just a little bit further north. Yeah, cross the desert. But I think the desert's probably easier than the Arctic. Oh, I'm just running in the wrong direction. Yep, let me get my stuff, and I guess this episode will be a journey episode. Maybe an outpost establishing episode. We'll make an outpost in the desert for whenever we eventually do our desert missions, and we'll do an outpost in the south location as well. And that way we can just bounce between them all. God, that does suck though. I kind of liked having just that main base, but I mean, journeying across that entire map, that's like, yeah, that's gonna be a few hours probably. Especially without any kind of mount. Now that I say that, should I, because we do have access to the ranching station. We would need a couple levels, but we could tame up a horse, right? Kill the parent horse and tame up the baby. Hmm. You know what? We'll do the journey on foot for now. All right, we are back, and we are here at the entrance to the canyons with a nice bear right below us. And I'm only now realizing that at no point during that trip down the river did I actually drink any water, nor do I have a water skin. So, yeah, that's gonna make this interesting. Not quite sure what to expect from the weather in here. So this does look more like a canyon than an actual open desert. At least for now. But yeah, hopefully there's some water pretty close to here. Oh yeah, I can already just feel the heat. Yeah, look at that on the bottom left. Got so hot so quick. And I believe the creatures here will be able to spot me from further away. Looks like there might actually be some water right over here. Maybe? Bone dry. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that doesn't look like there's anything down there, so I guess we're running this way. Honestly, I don't even know if we'll be able to live this. We better find either an oasis or some cactus sap. We have to avoid every single predator. There's not many places to really kite or hide from these guys. Like, surely somewhere there's something. Some kind of water. I like how everything seems to be a passive mob so far. Let's keep that trend up. Jeez, we're gonna have to go so far to get around this. We will need to cross over. I mean, the good thing is, once nighttime gets here, it should get a lot colder. Which means our food will drain faster, but not our thirst. Just really have to hope we don't get caught in like some kind of storm. Also, I didn't really come up with a plan to get down. I mean, surely, right? That can't hurt us. Ugh. Okay, let's go for a jump. Ugh. That was a bad jump. Ugh. Bad jump. Stupid jump. 1 fiber is what we need. I don't even think is the splint what heals us? Nothing. Nothing heals us. Okay, let's get across here. Everything here should be cool. Chill out, antelopes. Jeez, that was so stupid. Honestly, the only reason I ran there was because I was really expecting a predator. But of course, while I have the high ground, they're not going to show. Now that I'm on the ground, they're probably all going to start appearing. This is just barren. This is actually making me really nervous too. A little bit of water in us. Some of that. Some health back. A little bit more of a food buff. And it's also just really rough having to, or not really knowing, like, the route that I have to take. Yeah, as soon as I can, I don't know if he's aggressive or not. He might be. Might want to fight. Still though, not a single predator. God, this just looks treacherous. No water. What is this? Random iron deposit? Oh, I think I see a geyser. I don't know if I can actually drink from those or not. I think those little things are aggressive. Okay, we're starting to get into some hostile territory. We need to be extremely careful. Oh, nice. No, it's just vibrant tree sap. Oh, water. We did it. Nice little cave here, too. Yeah, we're gonna get instant dysentery. Oh, nice. Okay, honestly, this is a fantastic base location. I really like this. Nice water, cave, plenty of stuff to make a base. An elephant in the distance. What more could you want? Okay, I think it's probably a good time for a quick little base. I probably won't do anything too crazy. Just really a little temporary home. And yeah, once we actually get to the mission to where we're in this area, then we'll actually build upon it and make a proper base. Because originally my plan was for each of those missions that we do to make a base whenever we actually got to that location, but yeah, obviously I didn't realize that we'd be doing it within the world. I thought we would have to, like, it would bring us up to the space station and then drop us down near it, but yep, that was not the case, so yeah, I guess we're really just limited to establishing a base in each zone. Also, I'm going to call this a different zone. I think we'll break it down to like this section here, probably this section here, kind of do stuff like that, just so we can make plenty of bases, have good outposts. But yeah, I guess cue the montage video. Here we are. Brand new day. Nice morning. Going out to our little oasis paradise. Hopefully y'all like that little bit of a building montage. The base looks goofy. Not gonna lie. Little unorthodox, but hey, you know what? It's not too bad for a quick little place to throw up. Yeah, we'll rebuild it once we start doing missions out here. But I wanted to just get a nice little opening base. But yeah, we got a good stairwell down to the cave. Our water, nice and purified. I do have the water skins topped off. I made some more arrows. Repaired all the tools and and weapons and all that. Got a decent amount of food. Only thing, there's no sulfur anywhere around here. Yeah, no sulfur anywhere around here. It's the one downside. So I will have to remember whenever we eventually come back to this place that we can bring some. But we have a decision to make. So I want to say this was ice all right here. Okay, we're gonna wait this out. But I want to say it's ice next to us, which means that this should be a safe route. The issue is I can't see anything, so I don't know if, this is going to, like, close off here. So I want to say, at least in the past, there's been, like, an ice wall. I forget where. It might be this right here, or maybe this right here. But, like, from the map, it looks like you could go in, but then you get there and it's just, like, all blocked off. It might actually be this, honestly. And yeah, you gotta go up here to get to the ice. I don't know. But it's a little bit of bullshit. But, yeah, I think we're gonna go at least peek around this corner, just kind of get an idea. There's water right there. It looks like we should be able to. If not, I mean, we just have to backtrack all the way down here. And then I want to say this is just all open, so we can just hug this wall, but once again, not 100% sure on this desert region. Oh, what the hell? Instead of snow buildup, there's sand buildup? That's nerve-wracking, because I don't have a shovel. I think we might need to learn a shovel. Wooden shovel. Should we just go straight to an iron one? What does an iron shovel cost? 6 iron ingots. Honestly, let's do it. Yeah, we can afford it. But that also means I'm probably gonna need a ladder to actually get onto the roof. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna show it in the little building montage, but originally whenever I extended this out, I did just kind of have it as a wraparound little outside walkway, but honestly it looked goofier than this wraparound. So I was like, alright, I'm just not gonna even bother with it. Originally I was gonna take down the whole thing, but I was like, yeah, we'll just extend this out. Fuck it. It's kind of crazy, this is a medium sandstorm. Makes you wonder what the big ones look like. Great. Oh yeah, look at all this sand. Just asking to collapse the roof. Ooh. Yeah, wood structures are not made for the desert. But honestly, there's not even a ton of stone out here. Most of the stone is not breakable. So we might have to, whenever we come out here, rebuild a bunch of stone structures. Or, who knows, we might even be at concrete by the time we get here. Honestly, that would be really nice. I'd rather get concrete structures out here than stone. Yep, I think we'll, yeah, storm's about to clear. Alright, storm has cleared. Just wrapping up the last of the repairs, clearing off some sand. We do have a cougar down there. Don't like that he's down there. I probably didn't show it in the building montage, but I did actually piss off a cougar, and then while fighting it, I pulled another cougar from like way over there. So I was sitting up on that rock for probably a good 5 or 10 minutes, just shooting down every time they would run away. They're not to be messed with, for sure. I hate the ladders in this game. So bad. Yep, we are all topped up. Everything. We will have to go get some more water, which means going by that cougar. So that's great. But it shouldn't be too bad. Not that afraid of a cougar. Although they do spot you from really far away. Honestly, it might whoop my ass. Oh, unless we can one-shot it. Very nice. Okay. We are all safe and ready to move on. Go ahead, honestly, just take this bone with us. A little bit of extra meat just in case. And we're off. Oh, is this sulfur here? Of course. All I had to do was just walk out a little bit. Oh, more sulfur. Fantastic. I'm almost tempted to go back, grab some oxide and sulfur, and just top off these tanks, but honestly, we're close enough to the next area. Not too worried about it. But yeah, I'm also not sure. I might not actually do the mission in this episode just because of how long it is. But I also don't know what the video is actually gonna compress down to once I, edit out all the pointless shit, and then, speed up a lot of the travel time. do all the cuts for the building montages and all that. It might bring it down to just a very, very small amount of time. In which case, maybe I could fit that mission in, but because like that mission, I mean, it's literally just hitting some ores, so it's not like anything that crazy that I would need to like record every step of it. And technically, since I already made a video of it, it just got, it was screwed up. I've kind of already done it, so I don't want to dedicate too much time to it. I don't know, this whole episode kind of got screwed up once I realized that, you know, we don't actually get to do the missions from within. Or, once I realized that we do the missions from within. Oh yeah, look at that. It's nice. Okay, we have our change of scenery. Not too bad. Really like that there's just not a lot of predators in the desert. I also don't like following this pig. Need him to turn around. Nice. Okay, so now we're back in bear country. So we gotta be extra cautious. Now we have to scout around, find ourselves a nice place here. Maybe on this cliff? Something like that right there. Overlooking all that. Only have to worry about really defending one side. Maybe eventually we can, like, fence off all of that. Got him. Yeah, let's go ahead and head on over there. See if there's any other nicer looking locations along the way. Alright. We are here. Honestly, not a bad view. This whole cliff face to run along. This really isn't bad. That over there isn't bad either. Honestly, I kind of want to look at that. So that could be cool. Block off right there, have all of that for us. Maybe make our actual base up there. Or build like a little watchtower up there or something. I don't know. This is nice too. Couple choices. We'll go take a look at this other one. Oh, so that's interesting. It actually looks like you can't even get up there normally. Honestly, that could be kind of cool. Means we could potentially do like a little bridge going from here over there. That could be kind of cool. Although it is a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. Yeah, we wouldn't really be able to have any kind of sizable outpost. But I mean, it would be safe. Although it would suck to like piss off a bear and then have him just destroy the bridge. I don't know. Now that I see it, the more I'm tempted to go with that other location. Although, I mean, there's no way to get up this way. Okay, so this whole area is actually closed off. So then it's actually possible just to fence off from right there over to here. See, I don't think anything should be able to get up here. Maybe if they wanted to. I don't know. I think that other spot's better. Yeah, I mean, even from here, it looks better. And this spot looked better from over there. But I know that one looks nice up close. Or there's also that over there. But honestly, that might be just a little too far away. Yeah, because I think that's that. Which means that it comes... No, actually. Is that... Hang on. So that right there is up against the actual... No, so that's that. Then yeah, that wraps around there. And goes up. I don't... It's kind of weird topography from over here. Unless it just splits further back. Okay. Anyways, probably not there. Probably not here. I mean, unless y'all want me to do something here, you know, let me know in the comments. And I could probably throw together something kind of nice here, but I think right there's the winner for now. Only thing that'll really suck is just rain. But I guess we'll just have to get some couple rainwater purifiers set up pretty quick. Yep, let me go ahead and head back over there, pick up some oxide along the way. Alright guys, editing Tyler here. No idea what happened to the audio whenever I got back. It's just non-existent. I don't know if I had my headset muted or something, but yeah, we got no audio, but nothing really interesting happened. I just kind of talked a little bit about the location, and then yeah, really we just jumped straight into the building montage. So yeah, enjoy the second one of the episode, and you know, if you enjoy more building montages, let me know. Also, the traveling little montages or speed ups and all that. Let me know your thoughts. But anyways, here's the building montage. Enjoy. Alright, we're back. And we got another interesting base setup. Hopefully y'all liked a little building montage. Honestly, not too bad. I was kind of back and forth on a few different design paths with this. But I think for now, this is fine. Later on, we'll improve upon it. You know, right now we just have this roof access so we can, get our view and everything. But later this might be just full-on second floor. Because even though this is a lot of space, it's still not enough space for late game. So this will either have to be extended or utilized. But, we got a little bit of a backyard. Nothing too special. We will need to eventually also get a wall going from right there all the way over there. Make this place extra secure. Probably do a little garden over here. Maybe back here. I don't know. Do a whole greenhouse setup once we have that unlocked. But for now, I think we'll probably go ahead and knock out this mission, get our ores, and honestly, I mean, it's not, it's literally just 2 caves right there, and we just go back and forth between them, mining all the ores and then running to deposit it. Nothing really crazy. There is also like surface ore, like you gotta get stone, I think like 500 stone and 200 sulfur and oxide or whatever the fuck. But yeah, not too bad. Honestly, most of that will probably just be sped up video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get over there and get this started. I'll see y'all there. We are here. There's our drop pod. And as you can see on the left side of the screen, we have an absolute ton of ores to get. These are the 2 pickaxes they provided. This one specializes in iron. This one in gold and copper. They also gave us this backpack to reduce the weight of ores. I'm assuming we don't get to keep this because it's a quest item, but I hope we do. And we also have this vaccine in case we get messed up by the cave worms. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this knocked out. See what we got in here. Assuming we'll get jumped. Right? No cave worms? Really? Bees. Ooh, exotics. Get the beehive. Bad bees. Come on, get the beehive. Alright, there we go. Get out of here. Ah. Yep, I didn't really think arrows would work too well on bees. Okay. Well, that was fun. Now we got some bee stuff. Honestly, having exotics here is kind of nice. Granted, I don't have the orbital exchange set up, but whatever. Alright, back to mining. not much tier 2 resources there. Let's go check this one out. See if there's better quality resources in here. That's really unfortunate. These caves just don't have enough tier 2 materials. So we will have to go exploring different cave. I don't think there's a third cave here. No. Alright, so we're gonna have to go find another cave. I don't know where the closest one is, so this will be a bit of an adventure. But I do want to get all of the tier 2 resources done with before I even bother with the other stuff. Honestly, I might run back to base, just deposit this, because I do know there's a cave near the base, so that is an option, which I'm not opposed to. Yeah, it really wasn't too bad of a run. Oh, well, another cave and another no-go. I mean, we got 65, so we are still a little short. We need like either one good vein, maybe 2 veins. Titanium. Then we can actually finish out this mission. God, that's so lame. Everything was in both the caves first go around. Oh, look at that. We have enough. Beautiful. Okay. Now then, we can actually start loading up with everything. Oh yeah, that felt so good. 2 taps on a stone, and I get that instant mine. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, that 1% chance is coming in clutch. Crazy amount of stone. So something that I'm not sure of. Once you turn in all the materials for like the caves, it just says completed, even when I pull out a ton of the materials. Can I keep all this ore? All these resources? Is that what I'm saying? I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna run it all the way back to base. But I'm gonna craft the crate. Oh no. I'm gonna craft a crate and go ahead and put all the ores in there inside one of the caves so it stays protected. And yeah, we'll see if we actually keep the resources. That'd be crazy awesome.
All right. I think they'll be happy with that.
Wow. There it is. And we did get to keep the ores. Wow. Man. Okay. Well, that's insane. Look at all this. Oh my god. And we got to keep the all the other stuff? Yo, you get to keep the backpack as well? Wow. Okay, well, now I get to run all this stuff back to base, but honestly, that's a really good reward for this very long adventure. But I think I am going to end the recording here. It has been a 5 hour recording, and I have no idea how long this actual video is going to take. I might break it down into two. I don't know. It'll just be determined by what I can edit out. I mean, luckily there's a lot of content that can be edited out. But oh man, what a journey it's been. All the way up here, all the way down to our little oasis. Down to the starting area. The only thing with this, so we'll have to make our little contact device, get all of our iron and stuff. Luckily we got the resources now. And yeah, we'll stay down here for a few episodes, knock out all the missions that take part in this whole section. Um, I want to say the missions will lead like up here first to like this desert area or something. So we'll probably end up making a little outpost somewhere up here. Maybe up in this little section. I don't know. That's for the future episodes. But for now, we're ending it here. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me. It's off to an interesting start, but yeah, we'll continue to knock out these missions, fully explore and conquer the world of Icarus and beyond. Thank you so much, and yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.